Welcome to Snowden. Welcome to Snowden Town.
So there's secrets?
The sight of such a friendly town fills you with determination. Alright, let's go to the box, make sure everything that I want. Can put the snow piece away for now. Hello, traveler. How can I help you? So, we already got a tough gov. I highly recommend getting a manly bandana. Also, I highly recommend getting at least one bicycle now. I'm only going to pick up the one. If you come back here after a certain period of time, I think if you come back here after you complete the Snowden area, the price of bicycles will go up. So buy as many as you think you'll need. Of course, there are lots of other healing items you can get later in the game too, so... And then we also need to buy a cinnamon bun. So, the shop has a sell option. Because, of course, shops in RPGs have sell options, right? Huh? Sell something? Does this look like a pawn shop? I don't know how it works where you come from, but... if I started spending money on old branches and used bandages, I'd be out of business in a jiffy. Care to chat? Hiya, welcome to Snowden. I can't remember the last time I saw a fresh face around here. Where'd you come from? The capital? You don't look like a tourist. Are you here by yourself? You want to know what to do here in Snowden? Grillby's has food, and the library has information. If you're tired, you can take a nap at the inn. It's right next door. My sister runs it. And if you're bored, you can sit outside and watch those wacky skeletons do their thing. There's 2 of them. Brothers, I think. They just showed up one day and asserted themselves. The town has gotten a lot more interesting since then. Think back to your history class. A long time ago, monsters lived in the ruins back there in the forest. Long story short, we all decided to leave the ruins and head for the end of the caverns. Along the way, some fuzzy folk decided they'd like the cold and set up a camp in Snowden. Oh, and don't think about trying to explore the ruins. The door's been locked for ages, so unless you're a ghost or can burrow under the door, forget about it. Life is the same as usual, a little claustrophobic. But we all know deep down that freedom is coming, don't we? As long as we got that hope, we can grit our teeth and face them struggles day after day. That's life, ain't it? Bye now. Come again sometime. Alright. Use the box. So we're going to take the cinnamon bun. Put that in there. Oops. Then we'll go to our items. Manly bandana. Armor. Defense 7. It has seen some wear. It has abs drawn on it. You equip the manly bandana. Use a box. We'll put the faded ribbon back in. Actually, I haven't tried to click on the couch yet. Mom says that sleeping can recover your health above your maximum HP. What's maximum HP? So yeah, I highly recommend doing this. Welcome to Snowden, Snowden's premier hotel. One night is 80G. We will stay. Here's your room key. Make sure to bundle up. Hiya, you looked like you had a great sleep. Which is incredible, because you were only up there for about 2 minutes. Here's your money back. You can pay me if you're going to stay overnight. Trope subverted. So now, if we actually go into our stats, we can see we have 30 HP. And she did indeed give us our money back. Don't want to walk to the other side of town? Try the Undersnow tunnels. They're efficiently laid out. We're not going to do that just yet, though. That lady over there. Something about her disturbs me. Isn't my little Cinnamon just the cutest? Buns are so adorable, tee. Awful teens tormented a local monster by decorating its tree-like horns. So we started giving that monster presents to make it feel better. Now it's a tradition to put presents underneath a decorated tree. Yo! You're a kid too, right? I can tell, because you're wearing a striped shirt. What amazing identifying features. This town doesn't have a mayor. But if there's ever a problem, a skeleton will tell a fish lady about it. That's politics. No matter where I go, it's the same menu, the same people. Help! I want new drinks and hot guys! Isn't human food different from monster food? It does things like spoil. And when you eat it, it passes all the way through your whole body. Disgusting. I'd love to try it sometime. The jukebox is broken. What's playing the music? The capital's getting pretty crowded, so I've heard they're going to start moving here. I don't want to see the erasure of our local culture. But I definitely want to see some city slickers slip on their butts. Grillby says that he'd offer you a glass of water, but he doesn't touch the stuff. Those dogs are part of the Royal Guard, the elite military group led by Undyne. She's rude, loud, and beats up everyone who gets in her way. It's no wonder all the kids want to be like her when they grow up. I put out a line for some girls today. Someone told me there are plenty of fish in the sea. Well, I'm taking that seriously. I'm literally going to make out with a fish. It's playing poker against itself. It appears to be losing. I'm thinking of getting a spiked collar to show up my personality. It makes a statement like, attach a leash to me and take me for a walk, please. You go, Greater Dog. We're sentries, but we never get any respect. I wish those skeletons would throw us a bone. We love bones. You better watch what you sit down here in here, kid. Because that big guy will jump into your lap and give you lots of love and attention. Everyone is always laughing and cracking jokes, trying to forget our modern crisis. Dreariness, crowding, lack of sunlight. I would join them, but I'm just not very funny. We all know the underground has problems, but we smile anyway. Why? We can't do anything, so why be morose about it? Let's play monsters and humans. You aren't gonna make me be the human again, are you? Ah, to be young again, the world sure felt boundless. Ice Wolf! We can come up here, but... Ring, ring. Hello? Can I speak to Wait a second. Is this the wrong number? Oh, it's the wrong number song. We're very, very sorry that we got it wrong. Oh, it's the wrong number song. We're very, very sorry that we got it wrong. Click. Yeah, that's an example of a fun value event. That look in your eye. You're someone that has trouble doing crosswords, aren't you? When I was younger, my teachers gave me word searches when they ran out of assignments. I thought they were a waste of time. But look at me now. I'm the #1 word search creator in the entire underground. I love working on the newspaper. There's so little to report that we just fill it with comics and games. Welcome to the library. Yes, we know the sign is misspelled. It's a school report about monster funerals. Monster funerals, technically speaking, are cool as heck. When monsters get old and kick the bucket, they turn into dust. At funerals, we take that dust and spread it on the person's favorite thing. Then their essence will live on in that thing. Am I at the page minimum yet? I kinda suck at writing this. Or kinda sick of writing this. While monsters are mostly made of magic, human beings are mostly made of water. Humans, with their physical form, are far stronger than us. But they will never know the joy of expressing themselves through magic. They will never get a bullet pattern birthday card. Here I am, writing this book. A person comes in and picks up the book. They start reading it. Oh, sorry, I'm still writing that one. Because they are made of magic, monster bodies are attuned to their soul. If a monster doesn't want to fight, its defense will weaken. And the crueler the intention of our enemies, the more their attacks will hurt us. Therefore, if a being with a powerful soul struck with the desire to kill... let's end the chapter here. Monster History Part 4. Fearing the humans no longer, we moved out of our old city, home. We braved harsh cold, damp swampland, and searing heat. Until we reach what we now call our capital, New Home. Again, our king is really bad at names. Love, hope, compassion. This is what people say monster souls are made of. But the absolute nature of the soul is unknown. After all, humans have proven that their souls don't need these things to exist. Oh, sick burn! It's a mailbox overflowing with unread junk mail. This mailbox is labeled Papyrus. Look inside. It's empty. It's locked. It's also locked. Uh-oh. This is not good. Human! Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover, the admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills, the desire to have a cool, smart person think you are cool. These feelings, they must be what you are feeling right now. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way. After all, I am very great. I don't ever wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lonely human. Worry not, you shall be lonely no longer. I, the great Papyrus, will be your... No. No, this is all wrong. I can't be your friend. You are a human. I must capture you. Then I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious. That's Papyrus, the newest member of the Royal Guard. Alright. So Papyrus. Feel free to take your time during the first part of the fight. So if you want to check him, go ahead and do it. Papyrus, attack 20, defense 20. He likes to say, nyeh. Nyeh. Pretty underwhelming, right? Papyrus is trying hard to play it cool. I'm not sure that's how you play it cool. Now we can flirt with him. What? Flirting? So, you finally reveal your ultimate feelings. Well, I'm a skeleton with very high standards. I can make spaghetti. Oh no! You're meeting all of my standards! I guess this means I have to go on a date with you. Let's date later, after I capture you. Alright. Papyrus is thinking about what to wear for his date. So you can insult him if you want. He will just take it now as you trying to deny your feelings for him. But now, at this point, to progress the fight, we need to spare him. So you won't fight? Then, let's see if you can handle my fabled blue attack. Again, really, really underwhelming so far. You're blue now. That's my attack. Yeah, it got real. I wonder what I should wear. Ah, too low. Oh, this is a bad start. Papyrus dabs some bone cologne behind his ear. Try holding the up button to jump. Papyrus dabs marinara sauce behind his ear. What? I'm not thinking about that date thing. Papyrus dabs MTT brand Bishi cream behind his ear. Ooh. Yeah, don't make me use my special attack. Ah. Papyrus dabs MTT brand anime powder behind his ear. Can almost taste my future popularity. Ah! Forgot about that. Papyrus, head of the Royal Guard. Oh, I am really... Ah, what the heck happened there? I'm really not doing very good. Papyrus stabs MTT brand attraction sign behind his ear. Papyrus unparalleled spaghettitor. Oh, looks like I might actually show you what happens when you lose this fight. Papyrus stabs MTT brand beauty yogurt behind his ear. Undyne will be really proud of me. Ah, really? Papyrus realizes he doesn't have ears. The king will trim a hedge in the shape of my smile. Oh my god, I am... The first time I did this fight, I did better than this. Papyrus whispers, "Nyeh." My brother, what? Well, he won't change very much. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens when you lose. Papyrus is rattling his bones. I'll have lots of admirers, but... You're too weak. I was easily able to capture you. I will now send you to the capture zone. Or, as Sans calls it, a garage. You're in the doghouse now. So yeah, that is another fight you technically cannot lose. Oh, it's too small to sleep on. It's a squeaky chew toy. Unfortunately, it's just dry food. It's a note from Papyrus. Sorry, I have to lock you in the guest room until Undyne arrives. Feel free to make yourself at home. Refreshments and accommodations have been provided. Yes, yours, Papyrus. Yeah. So now we can... It's locked from the inside. Didn't think that one through, did he? We'll save again. Actually, I probably should have saved. Let's return and we'll do the in again first. We'll actually aim to win the fight, so I'll buy another bicycle. I shouldn't need very many to beat him. Ready? Whee! Oh, where could that human have gone? Wait! It's right in front of me. Hello! I was worried you had gotten lost. It sure is a relief to know that you are right here. Wait a second! You're not supposed to escape. Get back there! I'll have lots of admirers, but... Papyrus is preparing a bone attack, you don't say. Will anyone like me as sincerely as you? Ah. Someone like you is really rare. Ah, darn it. And dating might be kind of hard. Oh, darn it. That was really bad. Now I'm just getting myself rattled. I'm just gonna use my bandage. After you're captured and sent away... What the heck happened there? I think my keyboard might actually be broken. Papyrus prepares a non-bone attack, then spends a minute fixing his mistake. Who cares? Give up! Give up or face my special attack! What the heck is going on? Yeah, very soon I will use my special attack! Monster candy time! Not too long and I will use that special attack! This is your last chance before my special attack. Behold, my special attack! What the heck? That's my special attack! Hey, you stupid dog! Do you hear me? Stop munching on that bone! Hey, what are you doing? Come back here with my special attack! Oh, well, I'll just use a really cool regular attack. Papyrus is getting ready for a regular attack. Here is an absolutely normal attack. Ah, no! Oh, darn it. Well, it's clear. You can't defeat me. Yeah, I can see you shaking in your boots. Therefore, I, the great Papyrus, elect to grant you pity. I will spare you, human. Now is your chance to accept my mercy. Papyrus is sparing you. No! I can't even stop someone as weak as you. Undyne's going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and my friend quantity will remain stagnant. I'll be your friend. Really? You want to be friends with me? Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Well, we haven't even had our first date, and I've already managed to hit the friend zone. Who knew that all I needed to make pals was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them? You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through, and I'll give you directions to the surface. Continue forward until you reach the end of the cavern. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. That's the magical seal trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul. Likely you. That's why the king wants to acquire a human. He wants to open the barrier with soul power. Then, us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters! He is! Well, he's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I am certain if you just say, "Excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" He'll guide you right to the barrier himself. Anyway, that's enough talking. Specialism, like, oh my god, my throat. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and have that date. Yeah. So, you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. A place I like to spend a lot of time. My house! This is my brother's pet rock. He always forgets to feed it. As usual, I have to take responsibility. The rock is covered in sprinkles. It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it. Sons! Pick up your sock! Okay. Don't put it back down! Move it! Okay. You moved it 2 inches! Move it to your room! Okay. And don't bring it back! Okay. It's still here! Didn't you say not to bring it back to my room? Forget it! Oh! It's my favorite game show! It says stay tuned for a new program, MTT. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. You touch the couch. It makes a jangling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch. You got 20G. It's a joke book. Take a look inside. Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. Aha! Interested in my food museum? Please peruse my culinary art show. Half of the fridge is filled with containers all labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips. That's the trash can. Feel free to visit it at any time. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink. Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see. What? Catch that meddling canine! Curtises! Sans! Stop plaguing my life with incidental music! My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something. It was like a quiche, but filled with a sugary non-egg substance. How absurd! Forget it. Madoop. 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 Wow! Being good host is a real workout! Door with mysterious energy pouring from beneath it. The door is locked. A classic image. It always reminds me of what's important in life. That's my room. If you've finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Go inside. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you. Great memories, huh? Seems like it was only yesterday, even though it's basically just happened. That's my bed! If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream. So instead, I cruise while I snooze. The internet! I am quite popular there. Papyrus, you have no idea. I'm just a dozen away from a double-digit follower count. Of course, fame has a steep price. A jealous troll has besieged my online persona, always sending me bad puns in a goofy font. There are no skeletons inside my closet, except me sometimes. Look inside the closet. Clothes are hung up neatly inside. That book's one of my favorites. Advanced puzzle construction for critical minds. The next book's another one of my favorites. Peekaboo with Fluffy Bunny. The ending always gets me. Isn't that flag neato? Undine found it at the bay. I think it's from the human world. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it? Well, I have a theory. I think humans must have descended from skeletons. Ah, yes, action figures. A great reference for the theoretical battle scenarios. How do I have so many? Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to surprise people. Yeah, that's right. Santa. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start the date? Begin the date. Okay, dating start. Dating start. Here we are, on our date. I've actually never done this before. But don't worry. You can't spell prepared without several letters for my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for Dating Hub. Wowie! I feel so informed! I think we're ready for step 2. Why does a dating hub need crime? Step 2. Ask them on a date. Ahem! Human! I, the great Papyrus, will go on a date with you. Really? Wowie! I guess that means it's time for part 3! Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing. That bandana around your head. You're wearing clothing right now! Not only that, earlier today, you were also wearing clothing. No, could it be? You've wanted to date me from the very beginning? No, you planned it all. You're way better at dating than I am. No, your dating power. Nyeh. Nyeh. Don't think you've bested me yet. I, the great Papyrus, have never been beaten at dating, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes. Just in case somebody happens to ask me on a date. Behold! Nyah! What do you think of my secret style? No! A genuine compliment! However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you just said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further. Unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. Human souls are stronger than monster souls. But the soles of our shoes, on the other hand, are about the same. There is no secret to my legs. Just hard work and perseverance. Holding my hand, so I'll tell you the answer? No, I must resist! This shirt didn't originally say cool, but I improved it. Expert tip. All clothing articles can be improved this way. I see. You like caressing my biceps with a floating heart. But who doesn't? My hat? My hat? My hat! Yeah. Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. A present just for you. Do you know what this is? Of course I do. Spaghetti. That is what you're thinking, isn't it? Right! But oh, so wrong! This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti, finely aged in an oaken cask, then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus. Human! It is time to end this. There is no way this can go any further. Oh boy. You take a small bite. Your face reflexively scrunches up. The taste is indescribable. What a passionate expression! You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. No! Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human, I want you to be happy too. It's time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. Papyrus. Boy, is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh, shoot. Human, I'm sorry. I don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean. I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me, that I was supposed to go on a date with you. Then, on the date, feelings would blossom forth. I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. And instead, by dating you, I have only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? No! Wait! That's wrong! I can't fail at anything! Human! I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend. And act like this all never happened. After all, you are very great. I would be tragic to lose your friendship. So please, don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. And hey, someday, you'll find someone as great as me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll help you settle for the second best. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me anytime. Platonically. Well, gotta go. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. Alright. Let's rest up again. You're in my house. Good choice. Though, I guess it's technically Sans' house too. But I prefer not to discuss his part of it. His room is... it's like another world. A world where they don't know how to vacuum. What? I thought you had gotten out of my room. We're going to have to start over from square one! First, do you know who Papyrus is? So, this guy normally explains the Echo Flower, but if you click on the Echo Flower first... all that gives me my life validation is explaining the Echo Flower. No one can know. Never trust a flower. It's one of the constants of this world. Good advice. Yo! Are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome! She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. Haha. What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's. Wanna come? Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here, I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone. Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Hey, Sans, weren't you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least a half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Whoops. Watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Let's get burger. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Roby, we'll have a double order of burg. So, what do you think of my brother? He's cool. Of course he's cool. You'd be cool too if you wore that outfit every day. He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to. Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower. Here comes the grub. Want some ketchup? Sure. Bon appetit. You tip the ketchup. The cap falls off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food. Whoops. Forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree, Papyrus tries real hard. Like, how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's, still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a talking flower? Yep. So you know all about it. The echo flower. They're all over the marsh. Say something to them, and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 10,000 G. Just kidding. Grilby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Okay, I think we've heard that one. Grilby says that your food is probably cold by now. And here we can, if we want, we can get him to do the explanation. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard, over and over. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard, over and over. Let's hang out again sometime. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination. This is a box. You can put an item in, or take an item out. Why would you, though? You can't use items when they're in a box. Sincerely, a box hater. Use the box. We got an ice cream, we got a couple bicycles. We're going to keep pretty much everything else in here. Huh? There's a camera behind the waterfall. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Now, you might think it's talking about the camera. But once you talk to the echo flower, you can come back up here. There's a tutu lying on the ground here. Will you take it? You got the old tutu. Old tutu. Armor, defense 10. Finally, a protective piece of armor. And now we can put the manle bandana in the box. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my report, my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? Did I fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself? But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see... I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. There's no response. Papyrus, you traitor! How could you do this to me? Top